Now, when I did these, if you can see, there's not much room to get them through there. So what I did was I have two sets of these. I pulled the strap off, and I have myself the homemade PVC bar I put together, and I feed the strap. Well, I tie the strap to the bar, and I feed the bar through, and then I hook the little 1-inch strap to the chain, and then I pull the chain through. I do that to all of them, and then when I do that to all of them, I pretty much take the load. Hold on here. There we go. Pretty much hook up all my chains then and bind them, and there you go. You do them all at once, so you're not sitting there jumping on and off the truck, doing it all. You set all your chains up, then you hook up the strap, and you go around all of them, pull the chains through, and then you bind them. The more times jumping down, on and off the truck, it's just more opportunities for you to fall off of it and break something. These right here ended up falling off the other day. Almost falling off. As you can see, the gussets or the I don't know what they're called. I'm going to say gussets for right now. We're pretty much the only thing holding this piece on. These two pieces slid out. So I just took a piece of wood, stuck it down on top. I tried putting a strap back here, but these edges are all pretty sharp. I would have had to put a mat, a bunch of pieces of rubber, and it probably would have fell out. This piece really was what was giving me the problem, so even after I did this, it was still sliding around, so I just took a piece of wood and jammed it in the pallet, so it's jammed up against the pallet. It's things like that you got to keep an eye on. Like I said, if I show you this whole load here, these I know are secure, ain't going anywhere. It's this crap, this sheet steel, corrugated, wall or whatever, all this stuff. And that stupid pallet up there is what I'm worried about. It's stuff like that gives you problems on loads like this. As you can see yesterday, when I said I ended up having hit the brakes pretty hard out there in Chicago, the whole load shifted forward, and as you can see, there's some bracing blocks missing. In fact, the one is sitting in the back of that pallet right now. And I told them when they went to load this, don't put this cheap little spacers in here. What are they? This is pine. Don't put this spine in here, because this is what happens. When they put pine, this crappy pine, 2x4s or whatever they are, they end up crushing, and the whole time you're sitting here, every time you go anywhere, you gotta retighten your securement. It's never tight enough. Like even now it's not. Because all it does is keep crushing your pine. If you ever pick up a load and they want to put this pine on it, don't do it. Tell them don't worry about it. The hardwood won't crush. They ain't gonna be tightening up your straps, because this loosens up the straps when it comes down. And that came down almost a whole inch, just about. Loosens up your strap, loosens up your chain, so the whole time you're just tightening your load up every morning. So that's it for now. That's my little bitching about this load. Like even this here, it's crap dunnage, just shit wood. So the whole time I gotta watch these, make sure they're not breaking off and hitting people's cars. So that's it for today. I'll probably, I don't know, make a few more other rambling videos throughout the day. So have a good one.
Being out here stuck at 60 mile an hour or 55 or whatever the speed limiter is that they're thinking about putting on these trucks. Can you imagine being stuck doing 55 mile an hour out here? Not only are you a danger, in my opinion, to the other people that are flying around at 80 or 90 mile an hour here, but you're literally, you only have so many truck stops out here in rest areas. Now you're going to bottleneck everybody up at the same speed, and everyone's going to get stuck pretty much primarily at the same truck stops or rest areas. It's going to be a complete disaster. I tell you what, I own this truck. As far as I understand, I'm in America, and unless it's in the Constitution, it's my property. I'll do with it what I see fit. So ain't gonna be no speed limit on this truck. I don't care how many tickets I get or whatnot. Until I hang up, just hang the job, take the truck, sell it, hang it up. I don't know. I'd imagine everybody else will have to do the same too. I'm not gonna sit out here going around at 60 or 55 mile an hour or whatever the hell. It's freaking dangerous. It's bad enough you got the prime in them that said it's 62 half the time. It causes bottlenecks. It causes tons of road rage, like ridiculous amounts, between trucker and four-wheeler. It's ridiculous. So that's just my 2 cents. We got a cow out here. All right, before that video was interrupted by a couple steers, I guess 2 of them, running around by the road here in the middle of 29 here. I was trying to turn the camera around, but then, it turned into it didn't work. And then next thing you know, I figured I might as well give 911 a call and tell them you got 2 500-pound steers running around, and people are going to hit at 80 mile an hour. So, as I was saying, I could not only imagine sitting here doing 55 mile an hour out here in South Dakota right now, or 60 or whatever. I don't know how the prime drivers do it out here at 62. Imagine just coming off a ramp and trying to, I know there's not that much traffic out here, but still, you're merging onto a highway where people are doing 85 mile an hour, and you can only do 62 at the most. So that's, I guess that's my little rant. I just figured I'd update the video on why I, ended up turning it off here. Don't get that too many times. I think last time I seen a cow on the highway was out in Pennsylvania. And that created a bunch of problems. There was 3 or 4 of them. It was a painful one. So, all right. Maybe I find something else to rant and bitch about.
Well, I only did 700 miles again today. I was hoping to do a lot more, but coming through South Dakota there were a lot of 10-mile stretches that were down to one lane. They moved the whole highway over, and I got stuck behind people that were doing, you get that one driver that's scared to drive, I guess, with the oncoming traffic and little cones in between them, and he's doing 50 mile an hour the whole way for 10 miles. So that slowed my mileage down a little bit, and then foolishly I said, what the heck, I'll take the back route. Not really knowing how long it is, I took 212 instead of just stayed on 90. I probably should have stayed on 90. I'd probably be at a truck stop right now instead of outside this town in the middle of nowhere at just like basically a regular blacktop pull off here. There's a cafe here, which would probably be nice, but it's Sunday and of course they're closed. I think this is called Bullards, Montana. So, I'm basically, I guess I'm gonna cook for myself tonight. Probably cook myself some fajitas. And look at the prairie over here, I guess. Yeah, there ain't much going on around here. There's a little rodeo going on, I guess, down behind the playground in the park, but I guess is where I'm going to spend my night. And then what stinks is I tried getting hold of the guy that's I guess that's taking delivery of this buildings, I guess, the girders and the sheet steel, but I wasn't able to get a hold of him Friday afternoon, and I figured I would try to get a hold of him now, even though it's Sunday, but I wasn't able to get a hold of him either on Sunday. So hopefully sometime, I guess I'm not going to wake up too early, but hopefully sometime before I end up getting out there in the next 5 hours, tomorrow, the guy will pick up his phone, because according to the broker and everybody else, that he's off site. So I don't know how far off site, but according to them, it's going to take a while for him to get out there. So I don't really feel like showing up out there and then finally getting a hold of him, telling me it's going to be like 6 hours for him to show up or something, or 4 hours or something like that. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know why. I guess I'm tired for some reason. I don't know why I can't shoot out 700 miles anymore. Maybe it's just a boring ride. I mean, I can easily do 600, coming out of Pennsylvania, going, at least I can get to Chicago practically. Actually, I've gotten to Chicago from Hazleton, PA, Alpha 80. But, doing these 720, 730 mile runs, I just feel beat. Maybe it's just from sitting in the truck the whole time. I did get out and take my 30-minute break. Where was I? I guess that 1880 tourist trap, I guess you could call it. I don't know what it is. But I took my 30-minute break there, made myself something to eat, and was going to go over to the cafe or diner there, but apparently that diner, they closed. It's no longer open, so that's kind of one reason why I pulled in here, because I said I had a diner. I figured I'd get myself something nice to eat, but yeah, it's closed. And then I said, screw it, why even bother looking? It's gonna rain. Why bother even walking through this 1880 small makeup town or whatever it is? So this is yeah, exciting run. Didn't go as well as I planned this morning when I left, but I thought I'd get it to Bullards, Montana, or somewhere. At least the pilot out that way, or the TA, you know. But hell, I still got another 3 hours to go, so to get there. So I guess I didn't really calculate that out. I should have stayed on 90. If I knew I was going to run out of hours before I got out there, I should have stayed on 90. Just stayed at a rest area, or probably a truck stop out there. So yeah, so that's that for that. Hopefully tomorrow I drop this off real quick, and I only have 13 hours left for my for the week. I wish I could easily tell how many hours I'll make up, but I can't. Not with the Samsara. It's a pain. It's a pain in the butt. You have to. It's a pain in the butt, and even then, when you look at the logs through the inspection side of it, you still can't tell if you're going to get your recaps or not. So I don't know. To be honest though, being out here, recaps ain't gonna do crap for me. So I'll probably end up taking the rest of Monday and into Tuesday off. Get my 34, and then pray I find something going back east. If not, I just have a lot of driving to do. So I'm guessing Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna end up Toro renting a car and driving around Yellowstone. So get something off my bucket list, I guess you could say. So if I end up doing that, if I don't feel bad that the old lady's not with me or whatnot, and just not do it, or turns into more of a hassle than it's worth. I guess if I do end up doing that, I'll end up taking some video and a whole bunch of pictures, I guess, and throwing them up here. So, not very rarely do you ever get to stop and see stuff like that. Usually on a tight schedule. Like, technically I'm on a tight schedule now. I would at least had 3 or 4 hours to kill if I didn't hit all those accidents throughout getting here. Like, I can't believe I hit that many accidents. It at least lasted that long. Hell, the one closed the road, so yeah, till next time. I'm gonna post this, and then I guess my next video will be me delivering this crap and talking about whether or not I'm gonna be sitting around twiddling my thumbs for my 34, and talking about how I'm not gonna be able to get a load out of here, or it's gonna be me driving around in a rental car and seeing old faithful, and seeing the sights, watching the people try to get stampeded by buffalo. So, all right, that's it for now. So, like, comment, subscribe. I guess the more I feel that people are watching, I guess the better I'm going to try to make this content, because right now it's I'm not doing too good. Like I said, I'm kind of beat right now. But hey, that's the life of a truck driver. You get those days where you feel great, and days you just feel beat. So, all right, I'll see you.